Welcome, UFL. Thank you for tuning in to the Cincinnati Bengals Week 16 video blog. And gentlemen, let me start off by saying, San Diego, you played a hell of a football game. We came out to play this game, and we knew that this game was important for both teams. This game secured home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The Cincinnati Bengals are very impressed with their defensive performance. We have shown this week that coming up against the number one rushing team with that run, that run rusher, that this guy is phenomenal. Matthews. He has over 2,000 yards. He leads the league. We shut that down. Gentlemen, 31 yards was what Matthews was able to do. We shut the pass down. He had 119 yards in the air. The only issue I had with this game, man, if there was any questions about time of possession, we all can sit here and agree, when you have the ball long, the stats don't lie. 393 yards versus 150 yards. As you can clearly see, we controlled the tempo of the game. Take a look at a very important stat here. Look at the offensive first downs. Whenever you have 19 versus 9, you can tell you are moving the football. This game was very well played by the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, we're going to do our efforts to make sure that, we don't feel like we're cheating anybody out of any game, and try to get to the line as quickly as possible. We're going to work on that as well. So we never want to feel like that. We never want to make any opponent feel like that. So we worked hard this season. San Diego Chargers, we kept them out of the end zone. And I'm saying this with authority because this guy, Silk, is a great opponent, great owner. He knows how to score. He's got key weapons. His touchdown came in the fourth quarter, and that was by an INT, pick 6. So we are proud of what we did here. We deserve this win. We deserve this home field advantage. I'm going to go into a little bit of the stats with the quarterback comparisons. Andy Dalton is having a phenomenal year. And let me say this, nowhere did we think that we were going to be in the running for the MVP race. Yes, we might not win it, but why would Andy Dalton be considered an MVP candidate right now? He's got his team playing phenomenal football. He's making good decisions with the ball. That, to me, speaks volume. Look at the comparison when we playing Rivers, 40.2 versus 105.7. You can honestly see the frustration when your quarterback is held down to this type of passer rating. Only 129 yards on the air. A key stat to know, 25 attempts, only completed 10. The defense was out on the field playing hard-nosed, welcome to the jungle type of defense. It's what we did here, gentlemen. We shut this game down. Not only in the air, we did it as well on the run, on the ground, gentlemen, because this Matthews guy leads the league. He's a phenomenal force. He's a big asset. We knew that he was going to want to ground and pound. So we spoke to our teammates. All of our linebackers decided to step up, and they knew previous engagements with the San Diego Chargers, going to San Diego, how important this game was to them. They knew, they felt that before, and they put themselves in position to shut down the run. That's what we did here. And we did it well. We held them down to 31 total yards. No touchdowns and a fumble, gentlemen. That was in the beginning of the game. They recovered it, but we set the tone early. I know he remembers that fumble. We set the tone early. The San Diego Chargers have a great run-stop defense. They lead the league. It was very difficult to run the ball against them. It was a difficult thing. My leading rusher was Dalton. I could not get anything on the ground. I did score a touchdown with Scott. And we're proud of that. The receiving yards, I have to give my hats off to Preston. I know he's loving his DB, but Greg Jennings is a force right now. I think he's leading all receivers. I might get the award for the best receiver of the league. You guys are not following that. I'm watching that, and I'm doing my best to get him involved in a game. He had 6 receptions for 129 yards. I remember a key long ball where he beat out his number 1 corner, and Dalton just laced it out there, and he caught it, gentlemen. We are very impressed with his performance. And we're happy that we brought him over here from Green Bay because we needed that. We needed that number 1 threat to keep our offense, keep people guessing. Where is he going to go? Is he going to go to his tight end? Is he going to go to Gresham? Is he going to go to Cage? Is he going to go to Jennings? Is he going to go to Walker? I mean, I'm going to stop there. We got our running back injured, and he's coming in next week. And he's another force. He'll be a force in the playoffs as well. We're very proud of what we did here, gentlemen. We are very proud. And we're moving forward because we still got 1 game left to secure this bye week. But to show you how much we have worked this season, take a look at the convincing wins that we've done throughout the season. We took down the Browns, the Steelers. I mean, the Browns, when they had an opponent, he wasn't a computer then. Convincingly. The Bills that knocked us out of the playoffs. We remember that loss. We remember that very well. But we were focused. They won the division. And they might get the next bye week. They might secure the 2nd seed. If all plays well. The Steelers, a phenomenal opponent. He showed, in the first game, look at the score, 41-30. The second time around, we adjusted. But he's coming up. He's an up-and-coming opponent. Very respectable opponent. The Ravens, you can never sleep on them. That 5-receiver set formation, it's a surprise formation. And if they catch you with that screen, hey, Troy Smith is gone all the way to the house. Luckily, he hasn't been able to accomplish that. But we play him next. The Eagles, this guy can play football, man. He came in to our house and he knocked us out. He threw a nice punch. But that's when he had Michael Vick. They're struggling right now. Without him. The Chiefs, you know what they did. They did their thing. You know what? It's a great, intense game. Hey, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Good luck to them. For us now, we're on an 8-game winning streak. Raiders, tough opponent. That was my toughest game I think I played as well. 26-24, I had to win that in the 4th quarter. Like a 4th down and 1. I had to make a decision to either go for it or kick the field goal. We kicked the field goal, gentlemen. And we play defense. The Colts, phenomenal game. Convincingly we won. He's in the playoff run. The Redskins, the number 1 team in the UFL right now. They've only lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. And we shut down the RG3, the most explosive force right now. The leading guy for the MVP. Dalton did it. We beat them. Cowboys. This guy writes the best recaps I've ever seen. Never do he goes a week without missing a recap. Great opponent. He's in the playoff run. I hope he gets that playoff, wild card because he deserves it. The Giants, another key opponent. Here's where we started our pick cities. Through the Redskins, through the Cowboys, and we finished off with the Giants. I mean, just going straight down the line. We're on an 8-game winning streak, and we got the Ravens next. We're focused. We want to go in with this momentum. We have to win this game because that for sure will guarantee the number 1 bye. And everything has to go through Cincinnati. The jungle, baby. Made this a little bit long, gentlemen, but I wanted you all to know that we are proud of what we're doing. If you take a look at one more thing, I think everybody's tuning in to the defensive stats and the overall MVP, who's going to be leading the offense and offensive player of the year. I mean, we got one more game, gentlemen, and we're proud of what we're doing here. Hopefully, we'll finish strong and start the playoffs next week. Thank you for UFL for tuning in. It's a pleasure, and good luck to the rest of the teams this week. I think we only got 4 games left. Best of luck to all. This is your boy, the unit.